It's the 21st century, y'all. Feedback has changed. What people need has changed. Annual performance reviews are almost a dinosaur. And here's what I mean by that. In the 20th century, we didn't have the same technology. And the way we set up our organizations, communication started from the top and it worked its way down to the people in the field, or it started in the field and worked its way up, yes? And that took some time. And everything moved a little slower. And so giving feedback every 6 months or every year, it kind of worked because everything really did move slower. Think about how communication works now. The CEO of the company says something in an email or on TV. Everyone in the company knows it was said within minutes. Communication has changed. And how people expect communication has changed. They expect it quicker, they expect it to be relevant, and they expect it to be timely. I'm not telling you to completely ditch the performance review. It's a good idea to have one of those, especially if it is a reminder for you to address pay. And think about all the other ways you want to build in feedback to the employee. When you're doing performance reviews, don't leave people hanging. If someone gets feedback that they need to become a better time manager, or collaboration with their team, or think outside the box, that's pretty vague. You don't want to leave that employee going, well, how do I learn how to think outside the box or manage time? What am I going to do? Instead, you go straight to a plan and you do an individual development plan. I have plenty of templates if any of you are interested in that. So you write the goal with the employee, you let them do that, they create their vision around that, they identify how they want to grow, and then they identify their strategies. So performance review, you're giving them all this feedback, but individual development plan is 90% them with you just facilitating the conversation, okay? Then set up every 3 months or every month even, you're gonna have a quick 20-minute conversation with them. How's it going? Is your strategy working? Did you do that thing? Do you wanna change it? What are you learning? Anything else? Should we add something? Should we cross that off the list? You're sending the message to the employee that you're actually interested in their growth and development and that it's 100% their responsibility to have that happen. They're getting relevant feedback. But don't miss your opportunities for that timely, relevant coaching. What you're listening for is that moment when you can ask maybe one question or 2 questions that will make all the difference for the employee. How do you think that meeting went? Oh, wow, I can see you really worked on this presentation. Anything you did differently? That type of interaction makes the largest difference with employees. Finding those coachable moments, those moments where you can just ask a thinking question. It sends the message that you actually care about their growth and development, and you are also supporting thinking around their performance, okay? There are other ways to give feedback and get feedback. So think about, are you going to do wrap-up meetings for certain projects? Or what are the other times in the business that it's time to do some kind of team feedback? Last but not least, when you don't tell an employee how they're doing, they will make it up. When people don't understand where they stand with you, they will make it up. They will very often think they're not doing a good job simply because you haven't said anything. Or they'll think they're doing a great job simply because you haven't said anything. The most important thing you can do as a manager is give direct, relevant, timely feedback. Straight, clear, plain as day. You are not doing the employee any kindness whatsoever to withhold what you're thinking about their performance. Have the conversation with them. It will make a difference for them.